just come out of the local town of, I say local, I've just come out of the town of Marlborough, I think that was. Just had a quick stop off to fill up the tank and fill up the tank, and now we're going to head back out. We're sort of on the way back now. There's still some quite nice little roads, but we're well out of the Cotswolds by now, following a massive coach. But yeah, we're on the way home, so we'll be going through like the North Wessex Downs. I really wanted a coffee, but I went into a BP station to fill up, and they had one of the automatic coffee machines there, automated coffee machines, and it was like £2.80 for a black coffee. I know it's me being really tight, but I cannot. If you're getting milk and you're getting like a latte or something like that, or you're getting a cappuccino, fine, makes complete sense. But I primarily, well, only really drink black coffee, and I cannot justify paying nearly £3 for something that doesn't have any, like, it's literally just water and coffee beans. Come on, Barnes coaches, you can do this, bro. Thatched houses. Doesn't really matter what bike you have, coming through these small villages where you've got walls either side, it just your bike sounds really nice. Cool, that was sewage water. Rank. I think I've got some of that on my face as well, from where the bus went through it, from where the coach went through it. Where I stopped earlier, it's actually the display picture for this, but I took a photo. Oh, what is he doing? Where I stopped earlier was the display picture for this. I'll put a little picture in the corner now. But it was on top of a hill, and it was absolutely freezing. Obviously, I've had my heated gloves on for the last like 2 hours or whatever it's been, but I was just, my hands went blue. They were just so cold. But it was just like, it was still lovely. It's still lovely clear sky, but it was the wind chill was ridiculous. Oh, let's get into these little back roads now. Don't pull out. It's getting to that point in the afternoon. I might stick the dick lights on so more people can see me. I have to say, the fog lights on this, they're only a cheap eBay special or Amazon special, but they work really well. But they're not, even if they were crap at lighting up the road, they do so much more for getting people to notice you. It's so much better. I think there's an RAF base or something like that around here, and there's just been, I keep hearing like helicopters going overhead. Chinook went over me earlier, and it's like earlier with the like that kite where it attacked the mouse. I didn't have my camera on. This Chinook was flying like really low on the horizon over there. Didn't have my camera on. It was the lowest I've ever seen them, besides being like at a show. But they make a bloody great noise, don't they? So loud. I've got this real urge to do my helicopter's license. I have no experience or in flight or anything at all. But I think doing your helicopter license would be mental. Would be so good. But flying a Chinook would just be, I'm pretty sure it's the go-to for most wannabe helicopter pilots. Just like, how cool would it be to learn to fly a Chinook? This is quite pretty. You go through valleys like this, you just look up and you see all these birds of prey just skulking around trying to find something to eat. Oh, I love this so much, man. I'm so happy I did this. Really, really happy I came out. I do urge you, if you're, I don't know whether it's, I'm not too sure whether there's a legality behind being out on the bike while in lockdown. There's some lawyers that 44 Teeth work with that said, I think first time round it was against the law to go out on your bike, but I think this time round it's obviously they're trying to push for essential travel only, but also this is seen as recreational. So, oh, there was a pheasant there, Jesus. Oh my god. A little bit of poo came out there. Oh, anyway, where was I? Yeah, I think they class being out on the bike, as long as you're on your own or with one other person, I think it's classed as recreational, which is sort of fine. It's like the same concept as going cycling or something like that, although it's not exercise, I suppose. But to be fair, in my eyes, I mean, I haven't spoken to a single person today. When I've filled up, it's all been pay at pump, so I don't feel like I would be adding risk to like corona cases or anything like that if I were to go out in lockdown. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Would you be happy riding in lockdown? Are you going to ride in lockdown? To be fair, I think I would, because I mean, like I mentioned earlier, I think for me it's more of a mental escape. If I'm sat within the four walls of my house for a month, I'm going to lose the plot. There's only so much Netflix and YouTube you can watch, and I'm not commuting into work at the moment, so I don't know. We shall see, won't we? Even there's no one around. Absolutely not. There's no one behind me. This is what I'd imagine it'd be like if Elon gets his dream of getting a colony on Mars and half the population go over there. This is what I'd imagine it'd be like. Less people on Earth, more jobs, less people around, more houses. I'm starting to sound a little bit like what's the big purple guy out of Avengers? Thanos, there you go. I'm starting to sound like him, but I mean, I can see the point. I love how all these little random junction changes and all the little parking spaces are just really randomly placed. People are so polite around here. What is it about having a big city that means that everyone loses all ability to say hello and be polite and stuff? I mean, I can't really talk because I mean, when I'm walking to work and everything, I'm in my own headspace. I've probably got my earphones in. I'm probably not far off being the same, but there's so much so many people just busy doing their own thing they haven't got any time for anyone else. When I stopped for lunch, someone walked past and just went, "Morning." You know, it's afternoon, but you know, it's just quite nice. Oh, this is just... I genuinely wish I could earn money from YouTube, or I got to the point where I was earning money and I could afford to do this more often. Imagine like people like I mentioned earlier about itchy boots. Imagine being, obviously it's different if you're with a partner or anything like that, but imagine literally just sitting on your motorbike and touring and going to see new places and just poodling around, seeing sights like this. I mean, it's just beautiful, apart from the Beamer in front of me, but it's really pretty. And just, it's so chilled. The only worry you've got is, where's my next fuel tank coming from? And what am I going to eat? And then in the evening, where am I going to sleep? That's it. And it's just so nice. I really enjoy editing. That's the only reason I started doing this anyway. It's just like I love riding my bikes. I love doing bits, and I like. Well, one of the other things was one of my mates asked me. I can't even remember what he asked me to do, but asked me about changing brake pads or something like that, and I thought, oh well, I can make a video. And I quite enjoy the editing process. So imagine riding your bike all day, seeing really beautiful places, staying in really stunning areas, and being on a bike, and then you get home and you do some editing, which is just like something to whine your evening away. But it's just, look, and this isn't even that remote. Like, there's a main road over there, you can see the lorries on it. Is this guy pulling over for me? Yeah, looks like it. It's just like, what an evening. So I mean, it's like 3:30. This is the problem with the winter, is this is now 10 to 4, and it's basically, well, it's nearly, sun's definitely on its way down. You know what's coming, don't you? Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. What I said earlier with the battery, the dual battery charger working, my other two batteries are completely charged now. I put one of them flat in there, the one I was using earlier was completely charged. So, win-win. Love it. Which is really good, because as long as COVID allows, I've got a few tours lined up, or ideas for tours. So, but I was thinking, I'm not sure how I'd do the GoPro this whole time. I think my sound recorder doesn't work off of, it works off AAA batteries, which is quite annoying. But I don't know whether there's a way I can run it whilst like it's plugged in, if that makes sense. So essentially just live rather than off batteries. I can't see anything. I think that's a car coming in, but it's far enough away. Oh, I love motorbikes. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way that I can run that off a power supply as well, but if I can, then that is because obviously if I'm doing these tours, they're primarily for me. Like I don't do these trips for other people's experience kind of thing. But it is nice that if I can record it and share it. I mean, if nothing else, like the thing that I would like from this whole thing is if I can just inspire one person to either get on a bike, which like I know for example my girlfriend's learning to ride her bike and getting her license has inspired her dad to do it, and which is awesome. Like he used to ride, and now because she rides, he's gone, yeah, do you know what, I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna learn to ride. And it's just like such a great idea. And I just think the more people that ride, well, if nothing else, the cheaper bikes get, the better the bike market is, the cheaper finance deals are. Like it's a win-win for that front. But also, like it's such a, like bikers have such a bad rep for some reason. And I know it's a lot of it's to do with the dickheads that go out and ride like utter knob jockeys. But it'd be nice if like if that population, if the group of people that did that were almost weaned out, like if more people were into biking and we got rid of the stigma around it, it'd be great. Just because like it's such a great thing. Like it's so I mean I'm preaching now, but like being out on a bike genuinely helps like so much. It's so free, so okay, yes it's dangerous in a way, and I mean everything's dangerous in a way, but if I can inspire one person that used to bike and has been contemplating getting back on the road, or even the guy that's sitting there with a bike in the garage that he hasn't ridden for 6 weeks, if I can just inspire that person to, I say guy, girl as well, to go, yeah, do you know what, I'm gonna go and visit this part of my country that I haven't been to before. Is this the same coach that I was behind before? Bloody well looks like it. If it is, I have no idea how it got here. What was I saying? Can't even remember. Alright?
How you going?
Yeah, good, you?
Yeah, stopping on
I love it. It's awesome. Go on, mate.
Winter transport.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get past. See you soon.
Yeah, you go.
Safe ride. Oh, I love that. You see that? The guy was on I mean it looked like an old Phaser or something like that with a sidecar and his son in. That just looked awesome. He's obviously had it for a while. Which sort of, I mean I assume if that was the he's probably just picked his son up from school or something, but that was so cool. Oh, look at this, man. Look at all these little thatched cottages. So cool. Best thing about today is knowing that I've got tomorrow off work as well. So I can spend a few hours giving this a good old bit of TLC. I think it's probably time to ACF 50 it again. That view to my left, I mean even the view to the right, look at that. This country does sometimes surprise me. I mean I know they're just open fields, but it's quite nice to have such a view a road to yourself, completely to myself, by the looks of things. It's not warm, but I'm warm. My hands are so warm. Oh, this bit of road's corking. Oh, mate. It's quite cool, isn't it? I'm surprised they don't do hill climb events up that. I mean, they probably do. This road is bumpy as hell, but it's a cracking bit of road. Not even going like that quick on it, and it's still a great bit of road. Ooh, it's bloody bumpy though. Cracking bit of road. A lot of time for that bit. I reckon this bit would be good as well if there wasn't laden with Mondeo. One thing I was going to do, I've got I'm filming on a Hero 8 Black GoPro, and I've been looking at getting some ND filters for it, but I have no idea which ones to get. There's so many people saying go for this one, go for this one. So if you have a GoPro Hero 8 Black and you have ND filters, please can you let me know which ones they are and let me know if they're any good. Please go, I hope you go a certain way and I'll go straight on. He's going to go straight on, isn't he? Big hairy ball bags. Ugh. Going my way, bro. You can go your own way. Go your own way. 65.9 mpg. Love it. Mate, look at that. Oh. Go to a Brucey moment. Look at that. Purple hues on the sky. So cool. Look at the view, man. Make sure the GoPro's still going. Oh, G-A-B-D. G-A-B-D. This woman in front is so far up that Mondeo's arse, she can taste what he's chewing. Oh, geezer's doing 30 mile an hour in the 30 mile an hour zone. She's just right up this chuff. I think I'm going to sign off because although there's still a couple of hours left of my journey, it's just going back inland, so it's nothing spectacular. So I'll keep the camera on just in case anything else cool comes up, but I'm gonna call it. I mean, that is cool. What a view to land on, not the barn. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope it's inspired you to get out on your bike. I mean, look at the view, man. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.